Donald Trump's very name ignites debate, fuels passions, and divides opinion. Whether adored or reviled, his influence on the global stage is undeniable. From the contentious policies of his presidency to his unfiltered, often provocative statements as a private citizen, Trump remains a dominant figure in modern political discourse. Now, he has set his sights on UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Trump's recent pronouncements weren't off-the-cuff remarks. They were pointed, calculated critiques that resonated not only in Britain but internationally. This isn't simply a Trump versus Starmer clash, it's a public confrontation between two distinct leadership styles. We need to understand the truth behind the headlines, not just the mainstream media narrative. This article delves into Trump's words, their potential impact on Starmer's leadership, and the evolving UK-US dynamic. Trump's presidency wasn't just a chapter in American politics, it was a paradigm shift. His unorthodox rhetoric, combative style, and outsized personality reshaped Washington and redefined global perceptions of leadership. Whether this is positive or negative, Trump clearly thrives on controversy. In contrast, Starmer, methodical and measured, embodies stability and pragmatism. When Trump attacked Starmer as a leader who doesn't lead, it was more than a personal insult, it was an ideological critique. Why would a former US president target Starmer so publicly and pointedly? One theory posits that it's a clash of worldviews. Trump's populism champions decisive action often rooted in nationalism. Starmer's technocratic approach prioritizes meticulous planning and global cooperation. Trump accuses Starmer of indecision and over-reliance on bureaucracy. In Trump's view, leadership entails risk-taking and bold action, even if it ruffles feathers. He cites Brexit as a missed opportunity for Britain, claiming Starmer's caution has left the UK stagnant. Conversely, Starmer supporters argue that caution is not weakness, but wisdom. They contend that a turbulent post-Brexit Britain needs a steady hand to navigate economic uncertainty and geopolitical challenges. Is boldness inherently superior to caution? Or does effective leadership require a balance? Trump's own impulsiveness has been criticized, with detractors arguing his bold moves often sacrificed long-term planning. Trump's economic criticisms were particularly sharp, accusing Starmer of presiding over a sluggish, over-regulated system burdened by high taxes and lacking innovation. He claims Britain's post-Brexit struggles stem directly from poor leadership, contrasting it with his own policies of tax cuts and deregulation. However, the UK economy faces complex challenges: inflation, rising living costs, and industries grappling with post-Brexit trade realities that defy easy solutions. Critics argue Trump's deregulation might offer short-term gains but could exacerbate inequality and environmental concerns. Starmer's defenders maintain his cautious economic policies are necessary for stability in turbulent times. The question is whether Starmer can provide a compelling vision while maintaining stability. Trump also targeted Starmer's foreign policy, accusing him of failing to assert Britain's global influence. He criticized Starmer's approach to relations with the US and the EU. This critique touches a nerve in post-Brexit Britain, which is still defining its global role. Should it prioritize its relationship with the US, rebuild European ties, or forge new alliances? Starmer's cautious approach emphasizes long-term stability, but Trump's critique resonates with those who believe Britain has lost its global voice. Trump also addressed immigration, accusing Starmer of failing to effectively address illegal immigration. This is a deeply divisive issue in UK politics, encompassing national security, economics, and humanitarian values. Trump's remarks reflect widespread frustrations, but Starmer's government must balance compassion with control. Finally, Trump accused Starmer of promoting policies that undermine traditional British values, portraying him as part of a globalist elite disconnected from everyday concerns. This narrative is potent for some, but divisive for others. It raises questions about social change and how leaders can bridge the gap between tradition and progress. Trump's critique of Starmer reflects the challenges facing leaders in a globalized world. For Starmer, this could be a defining moment. Will he respond directly or focus on his own vision? The world is watching. The Trump-Starmer dynamic isn't just about two individuals, it's about two ideologies. Trump embodies populism, bold, disruptive, and appealing to the masses. Starmer represents pragmatism, a calculated approach prioritizing stability and long-term progress. This clash of styles is increasingly relevant in today's world. Amidst economic uncertainty and geopolitical tensions, voters are choosing between leaders who promise disruption and those who offer stability. The media amplifies this conflict. Within hours of Trump's remarks, headlines blazed across the UK and US. Conflict sells. But are we focusing too much on the drama and not enough on the substance? Trump's critiques of Starmer's policies could spark meaningful debates, but these often get overshadowed by the sensationalism. Trump's critique has broader implications for the UK-US relationship. This special relationship has long been crucial for both nations, but it has been strained by Brexit and shifting global power dynamics. Trump's remarks also tie into Britain's post-Brexit identity struggle. Leaving the EU was meant to usher in a new era, but the reality has been more complex. Trump's critique of Starmer's lack of vision resonates with those who feel Britain is adrift. However, post-Brexit Britain is navigating uncharted territory, and every decision carries risks. Starmer's caution may not satisfy those craving bold action, but it reflects the challenges of leading a nation in transition. Today, political battles unfold in real time on social media. Trump masterfully wields social media as a weapon, framing his words for maximum engagement. For leaders like Starmer, who prefer a more measured approach, the chaotic nature of social media presents a significant challenge. How can leaders control the narrative in a digital age where everything is scrutinized? For Starmer, this is a defining moment. Trump's critique has put a global spotlight on his leadership. How he responds will shape public perception. Will he articulate a bold vision or avoid engaging with Trump? Engaging could elevate his profile but risks a distracting war of words. Staying silent might protect his dignity but could be perceived as weakness. This is more than a feud, it's a leadership test. Is Trump's critique fair, or is it just another headline-grabbing moment?